Hello everyone, welcome to our channel SupraChem Freak. In the previous video, we discussed what are supramolecular polymers and their polymerization mechanism. Herein, we shall discuss the energy landscape of supramolecular polymerization. Supramolecular polymers are long chain of monomers linked via non-covalent interactions. Generally, supramolecular polymerization is an equilibrium-driven, energetically downhill process where addition of monomers in an appropriate aggregating condition such as solvent composition, temperature and concentration result in spontaneous supramolecular polymerization. Highly reversible non-covalent interactions results in dynamicity of monomers that allows the system to explore different configurations to find thermodynamically most stable structure which are kinetically inert and do not undergo any reorganization with time. As discussed in previous video, the molecule can assemble via isodecimic, cooperative or anti-cooperative mechanism. Interestingly, there can be more than one thermodynamically most stable morphology at different temperature, solvent composition or salt concentration, etc. This phenomena is called polymorphism, which is extensively observed in crystalline systems. In case the monomers are less dynamic due to presence of stronger non-covalent interactions, the system can get trapped into high energy non-equilibrium states during the pathway to thermodynamic equilibrium. In such a case, the supramolecular polymerization process is governed by the kinetics of the system, and the outcome of the process is determined by the experimental procedures. As the system always tend towards global thermodynamic equilibrium, so if the energy barrier is low, the system can escape the trap to reach the thermodynamic minimum, and the trap is referred to as metastable state. In contrast, a large energy barrier results in a kinetic trapped state that the system cannot escape on its own and requires an external energy. The presence of these kinetic intermediates during the supramolecular polymerization is known as pathway complexity. It is highly dependent on monomer structures and experimental procedures and conditions. If the non-equilibrium state is present on the path to thermodynamically stable supramolecular polymer, then the state is called an on-pathway aggregation or intermediate. If the non-equilibrium state does not lead directly to thermodynamically stable supramolecular polymer and requires disassembly into monomer from where the path to most stable structure occurs, then the state is referred to as off-pathway aggregation or intermediate. We shall discuss this in detail in our upcoming videos. This phenomena is extensively observed during the protein folding process. The presence of various non-covalent interactions between the side chains of amino acids and intramolecular hydrogen bond between amide linkages results in various metastable configuration along the pathway to the thermodynamically most stable folded form. Some traps result in the formation of misfolded proteins that change the protein tertiary structure and properties and might lead to the aggregation. Such as Alzheimer's disease is caused by precipitation of misfolding of amyloid beta protein. In natural system, molecule chaperone aid in folding of the protein to avoid kinetic traps. We shall discuss in future videos the importance of kinetic trapping and pathway complexity during supramolecular polymerization. The cases we discussed so far involved monomers with high propensity to aggregate and thus undergo spontaneous supramolecular polymerization process. In contrast, biological systems are capable of driving non-spontaneous supramolecular polymerization by continuous consumption of energy provided by a chemical fuel. For example, actin proteins do not undergo aggregation on its own, but on addition of a chemical fuel, adenosine triphosphate, the actin monomers undergo a conformational change that increases its propensity to aggregate, and thus it undergoes polymerization into actin filaments. Actin filaments consumes the energy continuously to produce adenosine diphosphate as waste. On discontinuation of input energy, the system relaxes back to equilibrium and thus undergoes depolymerization process. Interestingly, the amount of ATP determines the lifetime of this unstable state. As the state is temporally achieved by energy input, it is called transient state, and as it dissipates energy, it is also called as dissipative state. This class of supramolecular polymerization has been the interest of this decade as it provides temporal programming that otherwise is not possible. This shall be discussed in our upcoming videos. In order to completely understand supramolecular polymerization process, we need to understand the thermodynamic states it involves. To identify it, flowchart can be followed. We need to ask, does the system exchange energy or matter with the surroundings? If yes, it is a non-equilibrium dissipative state. If not, does the outcome of self-assembly dependent on experimental protocols? If no, it is at thermodynamic equilibrium. If yes, it is a non-dissipative, non-equilibrium state. Next, we should ask, does it evolve over time? If yes, it's a metastable state, and if no, it is a kinetically trapped state. Hence, the system characteristics and involvement of various thermodynamic states can be identified. Thus, we discussed the energy landscape of supramolecular polymerization and various thermodynamic states involved. In our upcoming videos, we shall discuss importance of these states for control over supramolecular polymerization. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe.